Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of my wonderful and juicy and delicious little subscribers out there. And hi, love you all so, and I hope that you're all super duper well, super duper wonderful and super duper delicious, and that life is treating you oh so deliciously. So what do? 3, 2, 1 with our juicy little lads. Thank you, little lads. You're delicious and bright, yes. Yes, they are lovely and bright, aren't they? My delicious little babies. Now then, the weather in our old neck of the woods in the old UK, it's around 12:15 in the afternoon, and it is rather windy, and that doesn't mean no, and it's actually gone now rather chilly. Okay, my delicious little babies. So well, this is what they do to us, you see, in the UK. Of course, however, it may differ in other parts of the old UK. Do you see what I mean, my delicious babies? Anyway, so let's make a start. So I did write 1, 2, 3, 4. I did write 4 videos out yesterday, but I was busy doing other things yesterday, so I could not put a video out. Okay, so you know, so sometimes that happens, my delicious little babies. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to tell it all today. Okay, so let's make a start, and I hope that you're all deliciously well, and I'm giving you a beautiful and delicious wave. Okay, my delicious little babies. Now then, okay, so what have we got here now then? Again, that doesn't mean no. Okay, it's all right. I've got a little bit of a cold at the moment, my delicious little babies, okay? Probably feeling just a little bit run down. Mind you, I'm not the only one. There's a number of others who've got colds as well, my delicious little babies, do you say? Must be something in the air, I reckon. What's your thoughts, my delicious little babies? Okay. Now then, so what have we got here? Okay. The first one. This is search engine of your choice, my delicious little babies, okay? If you could please and thank you type in understanding space the space Laz, okay? Then a space bar BitChute, my delicious little babies. You should have then reached your destination. Now the thing is, I do advertise these, okay? So because they do bang out some really good, interesting videos, and like with anybody not in that way, okay? This upload happens to have 7,318 subscribers. I mean, as of yesterday, it could have gone up, okay? Now then, the video should read, very angry message. Australian men, wake up and do something, from Michael Gray Griffith. Okay, my delicious little babies. So I'll just repeat that again for you, shall I? Okay. Very angry message. Australian men, wake up and do something, from Michael Gray Griffith. Okay, my delicious little babies. Now, this video is only around, is it 1 minute and 17 seconds? Okay, I do believe it's not long at all. Let me tell you as well, flipping vex and mad this man is. Oh gosh, yes. Do you know what I mean? Yes, I mean, what it is, I got where your man there's coming from, because what this is, it's pure and utter effing frustration. Do you understand what I mean? Yes, I mean, in the older pandemic lockdowns, yes, I mean, the way that especially the Australians, God love them, okay, the way that they were treated was absolutely appalling. It was really, really, there we are, appalling, the way that they were treated, yes. So what your man here, sorry, see I stumbled there, didn't I? What your man here is saying, my delicious little babies, is that now is the time to stand up for, you know, our bairns. I call them little bairns, you know, children, adolescents. Do you see what I mean? Yes, we must stand up, you see. And he's saying it about Australia, but when you actually look at this, yes, actually, well, really, everybody that we are around the world should stand up for their bairns. Do you see what I mean? And, you know, not just put up with this tyrannous situation that we have found ourselves in globally. Do you see what I mean, mad little babies, okay? But I can see why he's angry. I really get you, man, there. Do you see what I mean? Yes, okay? And of course, you know, he vented his anger. Do you see what I mean? I mean, he probably came off the camera, mad little babies, and he's probably still vexed. Do you see what I mean, mad little babies, okay? Because that's how it makes some, you know. You just feel a need to speak out about this. Do you see what I mean, mad little babies? Otherwise, should these be allowed, which, you know, like I said before, I'll repeat it again, I do not believe that they're going to get away with this. No, I do not. Okay? And again, I do smell, there we are, I do smell panic and worry with them. Do you see what I mean, mad little babies, okay? Because they're not being able to hide things. Do you see? They're not being able to hide what they have done. Do you see? And then, of course, you know, they thought that they could then roll out now the next pandemic, you know, and that everybody's just going to abide by it, you know, comply with it. Do you see what I mean, mad little babies? Yes, okay. But really, one should know what, God bless. I mean, I know that there's thousands, you know, millions who do, but of course there are still many millions, very sadly, where they just very sadly are not seeing it. And it's so very sad. Do you see what I mean, mad little babies? Yes, okay. Now then, that's that one. Where am I now? Oh yes, I received this little video. When was it? Was it yesterday morning? It could be yesterday morning, okay? And oh, God bless. And yeah, this is Andrew Bridgen from the UK, who works, you know, in Parliament. And well, this is on vote, so it's not as in vote, because we should never vote, okay, my delicious babies. This is search engine of your choice, my delicious babies, vote, VOAT, then a space bar, please and thank you, and then if you could please type in BitChute. This uploader, I mentioned this before as well, happens to have 2,305 subscribers, my delicious babies, okay? Now, the video should read, we're already at war with Russia. Okay, my delicious babies, so I'll just repeat again. We're already at war with Russia. Okay, my delicious babies, okay? But of course, Andrew Bridgen was there and talking to somebody on a video, and Andrew Bridgen was actually saying, you know, is it words to effect? Thank goodness Putin. Huh? And of course, your man there, who Andrew Bridgen was talking to, said, you know, words to effect, you know, you sound like, you know, words to effect, of course, not the exact words. Sounds like, you know, you're, in other words, a fan of Putin. Do you see what I mean, Martin babies? But like I've been saying, and I will, you know, continue, sorry, to repeat what I'm saying. They all, there we are, work for one. Simple things, that's what's going on. Do you see? Okay? And of course, we must not forget either that our weapons, you know, which really we should not be having any of this, any wars ever again. We want rid of wars for good, permanently, because it just doesn't benefit, it only benefits one, it doesn't benefit anybody else. But then, of course, you know, we must not forget that they were giving a lot of weapons to Ukraine, wasn't there? My delicious little babies, okay? So that can then leave us in a delicate situation. There we are, it seems. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Yes, okay? So, and I've also heard, I mean, whether this is correct or not, I just do not know, okay? It was not on this particular little video. That little video was only about just over 4 minutes long, so it's not long, Maarten babies. But yeah, and that is it British? I mean, I could be wrong here. I mean, please do not quote me. But so we got the British soldiers going over to Ukraine, posing as Ukrainians when they're not, okay, to fight against Russia, okay, mad delicious babies, okay, but apparently, getting back to this video now with Andrew Bridgen and your other man there, well, it appears that our British putrid effing government did not wish to tell us about this. Do you see what I mean? My delicious little babies, yes. But at the same time, it was very interesting what your man there said to Andrew Bridgen. You know, sounds like, you know, words to effect, not the exact words, that you're a Putin lover, you know, that you're a fan of Putin's. Do you see what I mean? It was very, you see, this is what happens, you see. Things now are very telling. Do you see what, there we are. Do you see what I mean, my delicious babies, okay? So, yes, okay. Now then, so that's that, yeah. Well, our putrid effing UK government and the other putrid effing governments around the world, they fail to tell their populations, there we are, many things now, don't they? My delicious little babies. Which leads me on to saying, if you was to go on to our lovely, not in that way, our lovely davidark.com, okay? Well, yeah, he's put up a video this morning, my delicious little babies, well, it turns out, doesn't it, my delicious little babies, so we're going to get back to this again, circle, 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 that I'm pretty sure you're going to be having an awful lot, God bless everybody, okay, who has taken a certain, okay, that begins with an A, my delicious little babies, okay, that you're going to be having an awful lot who and really not going to be feeling very happy watching the mainstream box in the effing corner of the room with what, there we are, they have been coming out with, my delicious babies. I even had one of my beautiful dear little neighbours, our beautiful little family, who said to me yesterday evening, said, you know, over the garden fence, you know, okay, that, you know, which these putrid want to stop, you know, sticking us all in 15-minute cities, do you say? That she said, yes, she said it to me, God love her, she says, yes, she said it's just been on the news, Carla, about the A and what it causes, my delicious little babies, do you say? And I said to her, I said, but if you remember, I said, you knew I was talking about it. She said, yes, I know, Carla. Do you say? Okay. So this is what I feel is going to be, there we are, a difficult time, there we are, coming, I feel. There we are, turbulence. Do you see what I mean? Yes. Because once it sinks in, there we are, what has been done. Okay. Well, I should well imagine that you're going to have, so I'm stumbling again, an awful lot, God bless, who thankfully is still here, okay, who are going to be severely unhappy, there we are, about this, okay, my delicious little babies, okay, I already told you about John O'Looney in our UK, Milton Keynes is a funeral director, he has his own funeral home, God bless, and where he said that families were coming in, and there we are, they were extremely angry, my delicious little babies. And for those of you, God bless you, who are not aware of John O'Looney in the UK, well, the best thing to do now would be just to you know, type in DuckDuckGo. That's the search engine I use, my delicious babies, okay? And then just type in John O, you know, Looney, okay? My delicious babies UK, okay? And then you'll be able to see little videos there we are, the tears done. Okay, my delicious little babies, yes. So please and thank you. But yes, he was saying how angry, there we are, the families are. So we can well imagine that it's not just happening with one funeral director. This is, there we are, happening with a lot. But you see the poxy box in the corner of the room, my delicious little babies, they're not going to tell us about this, are they? Do you see? Because they want it shushy, shushy. Do you see? But I haven't been able now to keep it shushy, shushy. Do you see? Okay. So this is what's happening now. But if you was to go onto our lovely davidarker.com, then you'll be able to hear his latest video, my delicious little babies. Okay. That's just over 24 minutes long. Okay, my delicious little babies. So that's that. Yeah, it's really sad. It's so sad. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Because you see, there we are. Because you know that there we are, that it's coming. Do you see? I'm all cold here. I can feel it. Do you know what I mean? And this is not myself inciting anything. No. Okay. But ones, you know, I should imagine, who watched the box in the corner of the room, very sadly, they'll be saying, come back again. What was that? Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? When others of us out here, okay, thousands of us, okay, were telling, there we are, the truth. I even had a number of my videos, there we are, removed. For misinformation, apparently, my delicious little babies. Misinformation, do you say? And now it's on the mainstream. Yeah. Do you see what I'm saying to you, my delicious little babies? Yes? Anyway. They're all complicit. So there's no point in them now sitting there with a box in the corner of the room, my delicious babies, okay? There's no point, you know, these presenters and everything sitting there now, okay? Trying to effing, there we are, wriggle out of it. Sanity for Sweden, so all you'd have to type in, please and thank you, my delicious babies. I'm going to mention your man there again, okay? So it's sanity for, as in a number 4, Sweden, okay? So it's word, number, word, okay, my delicious babies, sanity for Sweden, space bar, BitChute, my delicious babies, and then you should have reached your destination. Well, you see, he's there's another little video, because he does little videos. Do you see what I mean? Yes, it's not very often he'll probably, that I've seen, he'll probably go over 8 minutes. It's not, you know, it's very rare. Do you know what I mean? But it's important to scroll down, you know, when you click on it, and you just click on where it says, you know, it's all in yellow and blue and white, and then just click on there and you'll be able to see the other videos, my delicious babies. And there's one where, yeah, it's absolutely banging correct, you know, because of what they were pushing out, okay, that now they've had to admit, even a box in the corner of the room now, okay? It's like they're getting their little helmets on and their little hoses, you know, to try and put the fire out. Do you see what I mean? That video is only around 3 minutes long, my delicious babies, yes, because this is what's happening now. Do you see? And so many of us, and I will repeat it again, so many of us were doing our best to advise others. Do you see? But that's the power of these boxes in the corner of the room, my delicious babies. And honestly, they go colossal. They just get larger and larger. There we are, and larger. But ones have to ask themselves a question: why are they getting larger and larger and larger? There we are, which they have been doing long time. Do you see what I mean? And the reason why, it's to, there we are, to distract you, and it's to suck you in. Do you see what I mean, my delicious babies? Yes. Oh, I heard something else as well. Where was that now? Was that on BitChute? The Kardashians. So for some of you mad delicious babies, you would have heard about the Kardashians, okay? Yes. Well, you know, I've spoke to others, put it that way, over this weekend, and they said, huh, waste of a channel. I said, yes, there we are. I said, I totally agree. Look how many, okay, mad delicious babies, because they're banging out, you know, all to do with makeup, to do with everything, yes, okay? When my beautiful baby daughters, well, when they were younger, do you know what I mean? They loved watching Kardashians, do you see what I mean? Yes, okay? Again, they're drawn in, they're sucked in, do you see? So you can very well imagine mad delicious babies. So for some of you delicious babies, you would have heard about this, but for other delicious babies, you may not have heard, okay? Well, it now turns out, because of, okay, they're getting all sorts of different, there we are, conditions. Mad delicious little babies, do you say? So if you imagine, so we get back to the circle. So if you imagine all the people that they were obviously telling these young lassies and these young women, you know, do you see what I mean? Can you see what I'm saying to you, mad delicious babies? Okay, I think the mother's had a is it a cyst on the brain? I think is it Kim Kardashian's got psoriasis. There seems to be, there we are, some health issues, mad delicious babies. Do you say? You can find that on a BitChute. I forgot which one it's under now. Is it under? Could even be under boot camps, search engine of your choice, mad delicious babies. It could be under that, okay? Because he does usually that uploader, just like little 2-minute videos, you know what I mean? It just shows you all of the ones who've been injured and very sadly no longer here. Okay, mad delicious babies, okay? So, boot camp, lowercase b, 2 words into one, then a space bar, BitChute, mad delicious babies. Then you should have reached your destination. But yes, so this is what's happening, mad delicious babies, do you say? So, you know, all out there pushing, aren't they, mad delicious little babies, do you say? And very sadly, it seems that there we are, this is now the consequence, do you say? Okay? Because as we very well know, with the Kardashians, you know, they like to look, there we are, flawless. Do you see what I mean? Mad delicious little babies, okay? But me personally, I never took to them. I just did not take to them at all. It was not my cup of coffee anyway. Do you know what I mean? To me, it's just a load of crock of shart. Do you see what I mean? Okay? So when I was talking to others, there we are, yes, they totally agreed. Because I just believe that, you know, on the internet, you know, and these channels as well on the box in the corner of the room, that it's not really giving out the right examples or the right information to the younger generation, do you say? My delicious little babies, yes? Okay? Yes, of course, you know, they're ones again, aren't they, my delicious babies? They've made, you know, ka-ching, 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 millions, my delicious babies, do you say? Okay? For pushing out makeup and other things now, do you see what I mean? Okay? But so it's very clear to see how many are suffering with this, isn't it? My delicious babies, okay? Right, now then. I've got 3 more to go. This is on a BitChute, my delicious babies. This uploader happens to have 4,500 and, sorry, excuse me, 77 subscribers, my delicious babies. I mentioned these before as well, my delicious babies. Search engine of choice, don't space tread space on space me, space bar, BitChute, and then you should have reached your destination. Now, the video should read UK's Winston Marshall. gives Nancy Pelosi a proper spanking at Oxford Union. Okay, my delicious babies. I'll just repeat that again for you. UK's Winston Marshall gives Nancy Pelosi a proper spanking at Oxford Union. Okay, my delicious babies. Now, what I'm wanting you to do, please, and thank you, my delicious babies, okay, is to please pay attention, you know, to some of the hairstyles, and they all seem to be dressed in black and white. But some of the hairstyles, please and thank you, okay? There's actually somebody in the back as well who's smiling, sniggering, okay, my delicious babies, all right? There's parts that I did not agree with. I think this is about 13 minutes long, this little video on BitChute, my delicious babies. Things like, you know, we need elites or something along those lines, you know, in other words, to govern us. No, we do not. Okay? We do not need anybody to govern us. Okay? And if others were to come along, I've said it before, I repeat it again, we need ones who are like you and I out here, my delicious babies, you know, every day, you know, our definite, rewind and start again, I'm really getting stuck on this, our definition of normal, my delicious babies, because you and I are normal, okay, however they, it appears, are not quite normal, okay, my delicious little babies. We want like business men, like you know, somebody like you and I. Do you know what I mean? Somebody who understands you and I. Do you see what I mean? Yes. And who wants to have, there we are, our best interests at heart. Okay, my delicious little babies, yes. Okay. So yeah, there were parts that I never agreed with. Anyway, it's not what I would have said a video that I would want to watch again. Just not interested, you know what I mean? It just looks to me like a, you know, a load of pompous up their own holes, effing holes. You know, toffee nose, do you know, and all that jazz. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies, okay? Sitting and standing in a darkened room. It's very depressing, actually, to look at that room. Do you see what I mean? They all seem to like dark wood, don't they, my delicious little babies? Yes. Anyway, just take one look at Parliament, you see. Very dark. It's dark, you know. It's like depressing if you was to work there, to walk into it, do you know what I mean? Especially with all the bad energy and everything. There we are. Okay, my delicious baby. So that's that one. Now, okay. So there's two more and then I'm over and out. So this one here is on BitChute. They're all on BitChute today, my delicious babies. This upload, I mentioned them once before, I do believe, rather recently. And this uploader happens to have 5,285 subscribers, my delicious babies. And of course, that's the numbers the last time I looked, okay? My delicious babies. Please and thank you, search engine of your choice again. All the words are together. All the worlds. And then it's, I couldn't see the last part, okay? But if you just please, all the worlds, and then space bar, BitChute, and then you should have reached your destination, okay? Well, this one here, this should read 4 years ago. Yes, my delicious babies, okay? That doesn't mean no. 5th of the 11th, 20, okay? My delicious babies. NYC, New York City, okay? Lenox Hospital, West Village, COVID-19, lockdowns, overwhelmed, hospitals, war zones. So I'm just going to repeat that again for you, my delicious babies. 4 years ago, 5th of the 11th, 20, NYC, Lenox Hospital, West Village, COVID-19, lockdowns, overwhelmed, hospitals, war zones. Yes, my delicious babies. Now, this video I would have said, I can't remember that, I think it's around 30 minutes long, my delicious babies. What he's talking about is when he was filming, okay, in New York City 4 years ago. So this video is 4, there we are, years ago. Okay, my delicious little babies, yes. It's a good little video, okay? Again, it's not a video that I would go back and look at again, okay, my delicious babies, but he is a little reporter, do you see? And, you know, he's just having his, there we are, his say on everything, yes. And of course, as we very well know, in a lot of places, it was like a ghost town. You know what I mean? It's like as hard as really virtually nobody walking around or anything. I mean, to me, that's damn well flipping effing depressing. Do you know what I mean? Because when you hear laugh, it's like when the sun was out, you know, these past few days in my neck of the woods in the old UK. You had ones playing the music, the tunes, you know, you had everybody talking, you had the little bands out playing, the energy, there we are, it was just absolutely beautiful. Do you know what I mean? And it is very, very true that when the sun's out, it, you know, for those of us who love the sun, which I do, okay, the point is everybody seems to be, there we are, a lot happier. It's like the energy just lifts, which of course they do not want our energy to lift. They do not want us to have a higher vibration. Do you see what I mean, my delicious babies? Because that's not in their vocabulary, it seems, my delicious babies, you know, to see others happy and all that, do you see? But yes, well worth sorry watching that little video, okay? Now, finally, so I've left this one till last, okay? And I want to bring this up, okay? So this on BitChute, this uploader happens to have 13,626 subscribers, my delicious babies. So search engine of your choice again, my delicious babies. Aliens, sorry, Space Wars, yeah. Alien Wars, that's the uploader, my delicious babies. The video should read, and this is only just over 2 minutes long, my delicious little babies. Government admits using energy weapons on US citizens, my delicious babies. So I'm just going to repeat that again for you, shall I? Government admits using energy weapons on US citizens, okay? Now, that's also very important, okay? I've known there we are a long time about this, okay? But the word citizen, okay? So they call our putrid effing governments, call us, their populations, there we are, citizens for a reason, okay? So it's really important to really, there we are, know what that word is all about, okay? My delicious little babies, okay? So, yes, just over 2 minutes long, and it's TikTok, a little short video that's been put up, okay? God bless. Yes, so this is not just happening in the US, my delicious little babies. It's happening, there we are, virtually, barring a few places, I would say, in the world. It's happening, you know, all over the world. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies, okay? So my point in all of this, I'll tell you who spoke a lot about this. Oh, God bless him. Our lovely David Icke again, okay? He was, there we are, done talking about this long time, for years now. So was Mark Steele from the UK. My delicious little babies, okay? He was talking about this long time, do you say, okay? And then we talk about who I mentioned as well, Barry Trower. Okay, you can find his video on YouTube as well, my delicious babies, okay? Yeah, Barry Trower as well, and he's talked about microwaves. He's talked about a lot of things now, yes. My point in all of this, and now I'm going to close my book, my delicious little babies, so I really just do not want to make the video that long today, my delicious babies, because in a merger I'm going to have to blow my nose again, okay, because my hair's a little bit sore at the moment from blowing my nose. So, yeah, so my point is, my delicious little babies, okay, is that, yeah, because nobody has consented to be weaponized, because it's something that you cannot see, okay, my delicious little babies, which I always feel, there we are, is far more dangerous. Okay, but of course, when we look at our scars, you know, and we look at everything, I mean, there's more and more and more. There we are, who are coming out and saying it. I was done telling others for years. There we are. And I'll tell you somebody else as well, who was really brilliant as well on this, all this subject as well, God bless him, was Will Space, search engine of your choice, Martelish Babies. Paranormal, Will Space Paranormal, then space bar BitChute, and then you should have reached your destination. Well, I personally really enjoyed listening to his videos, Martelish Babies, yes, but he got that effing frustrated. He said, I'm coming off BitChute, I've had enough. Do you see what I mean? Yes, okay. But he was showing everything. You see, Martelish Babies, yes. So, you know, the thing is, this is it. There we are, extremely serious, Martelish Babies, okay? And the other thing I just want to finish with is that, yes, I heard another video the other day, and yes, of course, there we are, ding ding dong dong, makes total common sense. You know, when they keep changing the weather, it's to do with the energy. There we are, companies, do you say? Okay, whether they can make their ka-ching, ka-ching, ka-ching. Do you see what I mean? Martelish Babies, yes. So, you know, but they've had to admit now, you need to please and thank you, just a little bit of time out of your day or night. Please, you know, I beg you with the Lord of mercy, please, just that little 2-minute video. Do you see what I mean? Or just over 2 minutes. They've had to admit, and that's in the USA. They've had to admit what they've been doing to the populations. There we are. So it's not just there, Martelish Babies. No, it is not. It's all over the bloody damn well world. There we are. Do you know what I mean, Martelish Babies? Yes, okay. But yes, our lovely David Ark, our lovely Notting That Way, our lovely Mark Steele. Yeah, they were just done saying this for years. Do you say? But see how it comes out, and then you see how they want to stop TikTok. Do you see what I mean? But you do get some excellent, you know, I haven't been on TikTok for months and months and months and months now, Martelish Babies, but, you know, there are some really banging little uploaders, you know what I mean, who bang out some really excellent little shorty videos, do you say? But, and when they've said that, oh yes, conspiracy theorists, again, well, conspiracy theorists, Martelish Babies, correct me if I'm wrong, there we are, always get effing proved correct. Do you say, Martelish Babies? Can you see the total bonkers, crackers and crazy and madness it is? You see? Okay? Anyway, so that's the end of my video. So wherever you are in the world, have a super duper delicious time. You only get one life. Very, very true, Martelish Babies. So very, very, very true, okay? It looks like the sun is trying to crack open today, Martelish Babies. So I don't know how much vitamin D they will decide to give us today, Martelish Babies, okay? Yeah, just one more thing. I remember when little buttercups and little daisies, they used to only grow to about that, you know, in the grass. Now, you should see the flipping length of them. They're like that. Martelish Babies. The grass is growing at such, there we are, a rapid rate. The flowers are growing at such a rapid rate when they only used to ever be like that. There we are. So what is going on, Martelish Babies? Do you see? We know. There we are. What is going on? Do you see? And please do not get me wrong. It does look lovely and delicious. Do you see what I mean? However, you know, do you know what I mean? But there's many, God bless, who are just not seeing these changes. There we are, which of course I am paying attention to. There we are. Do you see? Okay? I spoke to somebody yesterday. And because I used to spend, you know, rather a lot of time, you know, to do with the countryside, there we are, and everything, do you say? And where you could smell horse manure, I repeat it again, and you could smell the horse manure and everything, you know, and of course you usually use that, you know, for all compost, you know, and everything like that now, yes, okay? And so I was talking to somebody yesterday, and I said, do you ever remember, I said, you know, because they're about, oh gosh, probably about 12 years younger than me. Oh, beautiful little couple, do you know what I mean? But no, the husband said, he said, no, he said he never used to really go into the countryside. Do you see what I mean? So he's probably always lived in, you know, like city-wise. Do you see what I mean, Mardish babies? And I said to him, I said, yes. I says, but if you used to drive out into the countryside, you know, you have a different smell. And then when I spoke to others, they said, yes, I remember. Do you see what I mean? Mardish babies, okay? Anyway, so I'm just going to leave my video like that. So, to your beautiful little selves, your beautiful little families, sending your peace, love, harmony, and bright blessings. Okay, thank you so very much for anybody who has even watched any of my videos or put a like or anything. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, and God bless you all. Okay, so much love to you all, and I hope that with the information that I give out, you know, that you look at some of those little videos. If you do find them interesting, my delicious babies, please, if you could pass them on. That's all that I ask. Okay, my delicious babies, nothing else. Okay, and sending each and every one of you full protection. Okay, my delicious babies, and please take care of yourselves, and please try to take care of others, okay? Because we are going to be going through even more, there we are, turbulence. Okay, my delicious babies, very sadly, okay, what has been put up on us globally. Okay, my delicious babies. So until my next video, have a beautiful day. There we go. The sun has got his hat on. Hip, 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 hooray. Okay, so you just take care now. So much love. Bright blessing. Bye-bye.